Lessons in Dying. When Sri Ramanujacharya was on his deathbed, his disciples gathered around him weeping. Ramanujacharya looked out at them and said, "Why are you crying? I should be crying for you. I am going back to Vaikuntha, where there is no more suffering. You have to stay here, so don't cry. Just chant the names of Narayan." Ramanujacharya served his mission while performing penance. To him, death meant God was saying, "All right, you have struggled long enough for me. Now come home." Similarly, Srila Prabhupada struggled. He endured much pain to serve the Lord. He was willing to do it forever if Krishna wanted him to. But then, when Krishna indicated him that it was time to come home, Srila Prabhupada told his disciples, "Take me to Vrindavan. Krishna Balram are telling me to come home." He went to Vrindavan and there performed his seva of translating holy scriptures until his last breath. He assured us that there was no need for us to be confused by his passing. Krishna was simply calling him home. He was living in his wonderful quarters in Brajabhumi with devotees surrounding him, constantly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In the end, he said, "Hare Krishna," and went home, back to God. He had no fear, no regrets, and no anxieties. Devotees were crying because they were without him. But Prabhupada's only sorrow was that he had to leave them since they were not ready to join him. That was his only sorrow. His sorrow was not like that of a materialist. "I'm losing my life, losing my body. I have 108 temples, they are mine. I'm being taken away from them." No, he explained, everything is Krishna's. These temples are all the property of Guru and Krishna. The door of Golok Vrindavan is opening for me, and I want to take all of you with me, but you are not ready. Please come and join me when you can. This was his last message, that we should cooperate to show our love for him. And through this cooperation, he promised that we would someday come to join him with Krishna. By understanding life and death like this, we can feel real peace and truth in our lives. We should strive every possible moment to prepare ourselves for this journey home, back to Godhead, by engaging in the wonderful process of devotional service, by carefully hearing the spiritual master's messages and by following those messages diligently while serving the Vaishnavas in a spirit of humility, respect, and devotion. And we should very carefully and attentively, according to our vows, chant the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By performing this simple and sublime process of invoking the holy name, we can experience the eternal truth of Krishna's love for us in this life and joyfully engage in his loving service in his wonderful mission. Thank you. For more videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hare Krishna.